Hello and good morning. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to install the Meraki hammock. Now this hammock is something I've been really excited about, and I've been explaining a lot about it on my Instagram channel. So if you're not following me on Instagram, check it out guys. Popo underscore Patty actually. I do a lot of filler content in between YouTube videos, so if you see something in here that you don't quite understand where it came from, it sounds like I've been talking about it for a while, it's because I've been talking about it on Instagram. So check out my Instagram channel. But we're going to be installing the Meraki hammocks inside of my Bronco. But before I do that, I got to clean the garage. So let's clean it. No, wait, that didn't work. Let's try again. There we go. Now it's all clean. All right, cool. Well, guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Caleb, also known as Popo Patty, and in this video we're going to be installing the Meraki hammocks. So stay tuned, enjoy, and enjoy my clean garage, and ignore the pile of trash behind the camera. Okay, well, to start with, we're going to unpack the hammock. Comes with a few things. Comes with a hammock. That's nice. And look how small this thing is. It's really small. Comes with a bracket. It's got a nice little magnetic strip, it feels like, or tape or something. Comes with another bracket. They were in bags. They're all in bags. I just opened the other one. Sticker, of course. And associated hardware string for running your bolts and nuts through. And that's it. So let's get to work. Okay, now for the first part of the install, you're going to be using these two bolts on the rear roll bar of your Bronco. And you can, run it this way or you can run it that way. I'm going to do it from the driver's side here, going to the passenger side in the front. The way their instructions show is you want to take the rear bracket, which are labeled. It's got the tape side there. I got mine dirty, but it came clean. And you want to put it right there. The tape's going to protect your paint. And you're going to put those two bolts that come with it right there. The issue I have is I have this rear panel, you see. And so that's going to throw my situation right there into the panel, which is no good. Not his fault, that's my fault. I have other modifications. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it around. I'm going to put tape on that side. I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to put it upside down. And when it's upside down, it actually clears that panel right there. So we're going to try that. It is going to lower the hammock a little bit, but I think it will still work. So we'll give it a shot. All right, now comes the hard part, guys. We have to put front bracket right here on these two bolts, like so. Now, the hard part is getting these bolts inside here, facing up, and holding them in place while putting the washer and nut on the top. So a couple ways. They include some string and some wires to fish your bolts up through the hole, and you got to figure out a way to hold it in place while you press it through this metal plate with the tape. I suggest pre-widening that tape so you don't have any issues with it. And then we're going to have it come through here and put the nut on. Or I'm trying to see if there's a way to get this side piece off. I unbolted it. Just gotta be very careful because the airbag's in here and you do not want problems with that. So let me fiddle with it a little bit. I'll get back to you. Alright, scratch the plan to take this piece off. It is solid underneath, so you can't actually get to these holes whatsoever. There's no space. Hi, buddy. So we're going to do the fishing trick through this hole, and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, that was actually pretty easy. I just ended up taking this little magnet thing, and I just tossed the bolt in the hole, put the magnet through, and just carefully brought it back up through the hole. Held it in place with some needle nose pliers while I pushed this down on top of both of them. Put the nuts down, sucked it down. Once it was down, the tape was holding it in place, so I backed the nuts back off, put the washers on, and then put the nuts back on. And it's on, and it's nice and snug. It was actually fairly simple. It looks pretty difficult, but it's crazy what you can do with the right tools. Alright, so the install took about 10 minutes for both front and back. Obviously I did some modifications to the back because of the upper shelf I have. Not sure if that pet divider is going to clear, but I can always modify that to clear if I need it. Cool thing about this hammock, guys, is it's really tiny and you can just hang it from the back, so it's always with you. And when you're ready to use, just pull down and connect it to the other side. So let's do that. Alright guys, well that's it for the Meraki hammock install. Went pretty easy, just had to make some adjustments for my pet divider, which by the way fits just fine. A little tight on the legs, but it works. And if I ever need to, I'll just cut it out and give myself some more room. Now we gotta test it, so let's hit the road. Alright guys, we're here in the Meraki hammock and we are driving currently. Got my buddy Zero driving. Yes, that's what we call him. And this is awesome. We're here at the lake. It's a beautiful day. We're on some dirt, getting a little off camber, and the great thing about the hammock is it just sways. So you're always upright no matter what the vehicle's doing. And you're just moving around and it's a great time. I could go to sleep right now. This is fantastic. Check it out. So, get yourself a Meraki hammock. Check them out on Instagram. Do it, guys. You will not regret it. This is awesome. You have a fantastic day.
Bye-bye.
There you go.